Exclusive border coverage. NewsNation committed to telling the unique and often complex stories from our southern border. Our Robert Sherman is traveling the entire length of the U.S.-Mexico line. We're the only cable news network with a reporter dedicated to these important stories. And Robert is starting his 2-week trip. He actually shared a little bit with us on Monday, starting with the nation's largest border crossing in San Diego. He'll be ending in Brownsville, Texas, near the Gulf of Mexico. Robert's here with us right now from Yuma, Arizona, to share the story of an Army veteran who was reunited with his family following 10 years of being deported to Mexico, right?
That's right, Adrienne. A non-citizen U.S. Army veteran was removed from the country, but is now back here, stateside. With a big smile plastered across his face, Mauricio Hernandez-Mata came emerging out of the San Ysidro port of entry. First came the hugs from his attorney and those who helped him get it. And then, the big one, his mom. This is Mauricio's first time home in the U.S. in over 10 years.
I think I'm going to wake up right now. And I'm still going to be in Mexico deported, so that's how it feels. It's still so unreal.
Mauricio is a U.S. Army veteran who served in over 100 combat missions. Upon leaving the service, he expected to be granted his U.S. citizenship. Instead, he wound up deported out of the country after being convicted for drug and firearm possession.
Immigration laws are unforgiving. They're extremely harsh. Things that are misdemeanors can be what's deemed in immigration law as an aggravated felony.
Andres Kwan, an attorney with the ACLU, says he sees a lot of veterans, especially those with PTSD like Mauricio, make mistakes and end up deported. The ACLU tells NewsNation it's impossible to keep a completely accurate count, but they know there are thousands of deported U.S. veterans currently living in over 50 countries. Mauricio is the first to tell you he's made mistakes, but today he's just thankful to be hugging his family and standing in the U.S., the country he loves. So the Biden administration has pledged to bring some of these deported veterans home, but the ACLU tells us that this process has been slow, and right now they're just taking this one veteran at a time. Adrienne?
And that's another one of those very complex stories where there are people who you would say, this person served our country, we're so very grateful, and then there are others who would say, there are penalties, there are punishments for behavior that is not befitting a soldier. But still, what a story, what a reunion. What's coming up with your tour of the border tomorrow?
Well, this morning we're joining you from Yuma, Arizona, which is what's known as the Yuma Gap. You'll see lots of gaps in the border fence in this area, but really a tale of two different regions. We were in San Diego yesterday, which is known as having the most infrastructure and the most well-defended portion of the border. This is one of the more weak points along the border where many in Border Patrol have been outspoken, saying that they need more resources down here. So we're going to be diving into that later today.
All right. We look forward to all of your reports. Thank you so much, Robert. In health news, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.